from Canada. Hello, it's my birthday. 26 years old. Let's give it up. We'll survive 26 years. Amen. Blessings. Thank you. Thank you. So yes, I'm in Canada. This is my view from my hotel room right now. Boom. It's also over there too, and I don't know if in the background you can see it's like the, what do they call it? The English Bay? Something like that. I need to get the name right. I mean, it's only right that I get it right. Went to the Hello Kitty Cafe. It's like right down the street, like across the street is maybe two doors down. So I thought I also got myself a strawberry cake for my birthday. My friends did get me a cake before I left yesterday, which was very nice, but it had chocolate on it, and I'll eat it. I did eat some, but I really like this strawberry and vanilla one. Okay, they like taped it down. The strawberry came off. It's not doing good things right now. Strawberry, Hello Kitty, my battery's about to die. Give me a second. Give me a fucking second. Okay, this is why I have like 3 of these bitches, because they just always die. So this, you like press that. So this one's another full battery, and then this one's gonna charge in this case. So yeah, that's the one I just replaced, and so I have a brand new battery. We're good. We're back. We're back. I don't know if you can tell, I'm tired as fuck. Like, I had maybe 3 hours of sleep last night. I'm trying to get a spoon from the coffee, the coffee maker area over here, because I forgot to get a fork for my cake. Well, they didn't actually give me one, and I didn't ask, so here we are. Okay, cutesy. My eyes are literally like going like that right now, but I want to take a bite of this cake. I already had ice cream today. I had a burger. I've like eaten whatever the fuck I wanted, literally. Why not? What are calories? What are calories on your birthday? And I'm really upset that they put tape on the bottom of this thing because it's getting stuck to everything, and I'm destroying the cake, and it is what it is, I guess. Anyway, okay. All right, first little tastings of the cake that's crumbling in my desk right now. Okay. I was like, I haven't tasted much strawberry yet. I'm getting there. It's more in the center. Here we go. There's like strawberry chunks in there. It's literally falling apart. It's a little dry, not as like creamy as I thought it was gonna be, but it's still cake. It's still cake. But anyway, so I'm here in Vancouver because one, I've never been to Canada, and I wanted to see it for myself, you know. I go everywhere else, might as well visit Vancouver. Anyway, I'm here, but because tomorrow I leave for a cruise. So I got this cruise for free because I'm a travel advisor, so I did a bunch of trainings and stuff through Princess Cruises. So once you do a lot of the trainings, or like you finish it to the end, you actually get a free cruise, because the point is then if you as a travel advisor go on the cruise, you're going to be able to sell it to people, you know, sell cruises to people later on, because you've actually been, you went, so you know how it is. And this is actually perfect because I leave on the 1st for med school in Antigua. My cruise gets back on the 30th, so this is the only time frame I could do. It's literally from, today's the 25th, so the 26th to the 30th. I'm gonna be on the ship the whole time. Like, we're not stopping in between. I'm pretty sure this was like one of the legs of a longer cruise where they go to a bunch of different places. You stop here in Vancouver before then heading to Los Angeles. So I ended up kind of hopping midway onto this, or I guess at the tail end of this cruise. But it worked out perfectly for me. People are probably like, you're crazy for only going for 4 days and it's gonna be all at the sea. Well, the point is to see the ship. The point is to see what the ship has to offer, what Princess Cruises has to offer, how their service is. Like, I'm basically doing almost like a review for the ship and the cruise itself, not so much the destination. So that's why I came the day early, so that I could see, one, I could actually see Vancouver. That way I have my time that I could dedicate to seeing the city and all the other things. That's the AC, don't mind it. And all the other things that like Vancouver has to offer, because I knew I wasn't going to be able to do that during the cruise, during my time at sea. So I came a day early and I honestly really like it. Everything's so clean. It's very lively down there too. I'm like, for a Monday night, for a Monday, everybody's out here. It's on and popping out here in these streets, let me tell you. So, and it's been popping since, I think I landed at 9, but you have to go through customs, you have to do all that stuff. And then I had to get a Uber ride out here. So by the time I got here, it was probably like 10. And it was on and popping. I was like, isn't it a Monday? I was asking the Uber driver, I'm like, don't y'all work? Like, it's just funny because me being from California, they say the same thing about LA. Like, why is somebody at Pilates on Tuesday at 9 a.m.? Makes no sense, but whatever. But kind of the same thing here. These people don't really work. I'm just kidding, they probably really do work hard. But everybody was out here shopping from literally like 10 a.m. They're still out there now. I was down there getting all my stuff and it's 8 o'clock at night. And it's a freaking Monday. That's what's crazy. Sorry, the lighting keeps changing every time I like do things, so there we go. We got it back. I did some shopping too today. So I went to Sephora. I needed to pick up some more stuff to add to my makeup collection because, to be honest, I'm at that stage where I think I'm gonna throw everything away. Like, I've had some of this stuff for years, which is like, don't shame me right now. Don't shame me on my birthday. You wouldn't dare. Anyway, don't shame me, but I'm gonna throw a lot of my makeup stuff out because one, it's just old. One, it's like, you know, it's either cheap, old, all of the above. Like, it's just not working for me. And where I'm going is the Caribbean, so I need something that's gonna like last in the sun. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need it to do its thing. I need it to stay. I'm gonna be sweating. And I don't mind, like, people sweat, who cares? I don't care if I sweat. But I need that shite to stay on. Anyway, so I'm trying to get all new things, see how they work, see if it like, and also too, like foundations for me. The foundation I got last winter or last summer is not the same shade I am now. It's not. Every season I feel like I have to get a new freaking foundation, which is so frustrating because I can tan very easily. One day outside and I'm a whole nother shade range. It's over. So I had to get a new foundation, which then like you have to match that with your concealer and then bronzer. Like, it all is all connected. So blush is basically the only thing where I could wear year round and it's fine. I just either add more or I just have a little dab. Like in the winter, I just dab a little blush, rub it out, and it's fine. But yeah, everything else, I'm constantly having to like rebuy, shade match, everything like that. So I got some new, like, and especially I wanted mini travel size stuff because if it doesn't work out there, at least I won't feel like I wasted a whole tube of something. And if it like sweats off immediately, I can maybe give it to somebody else, or I could throw it away if I need to. Like, I'll feel less bad about throwing it away. Anyway, so I got a bunch of travel size stuff to take for this trip and also for moving. And then, yeah, I go on my cruise tomorrow. I am excited, I promise. Like, I'm just literally falling asleep with my hand right now. I'm gonna fall asleep like this. Anyway, it has been a good year, and I do hope next year is better though. there's some shady stuff that happened with people that I thought were friends that are no longer friends. So I hope there's none of that next year. I pride myself on picking out good people to be in my friend group, and I'm pretty okay with like saying like, I'm not gonna hang out with that person again, like, and that's okay, and I have every right and reason to, and I will tell them that. I'll tell whoever I need to tell, because I'm not gonna sit here and fake it for people. So yeah, I just hope there's none of that next year at all. Like, I feel like I have a really, outside of that, like these situations, I feel like I have a really solid friend group. Like, people, these are my for lifers. So I'm not sad or worried if, you know, somebody's time in my life is done. It's out at all. It's annoying that they did what they needed to do to get cut, but at the end of the day, I got my people. I got my family. I really can't complain or stress about it too much, to be quite honest. This right here, if I had my goddamn scissors, boy, this right here is the quickest way to piss me off. Like, how's it gonna do that? How's it gonna get Have you seen, like, oh look, a strawberry? That's what oh look, a strawberry. Like, that's this one right here. I need to put together the vlog from yesterday. The vlog from yesterday was so freaking fun. My girls took me out to the beach. We had a beach day for my birthday. We had sushi, we had a charcuterie board set up. They gave me this necklace, look at it, and those earrings here. Yes, look at that shiny blingy. So I'm wearing them, and they gave me an anklet. I'm wearing that as well. And it was just a really fun time. Like, I love being by the beach. I'm literally going to school in the Caribbean right on the beach. It's fitting. I love it. Love that for me. Lychee green tea. Fire. Yes. So we went to the beach yesterday, and it was like, that's the perfect gift for me. Take me to the fucking beach, bro. Like, I don't need things. I am not sentimental. I am not a sentimental person to where I need to keep every little thing, letter. I'm weird, I know. I don't like cards. I'm never gonna read them again. I really don't even want to read it the first time, because one, you're just copy pasting what Hallmark said, but in your own twist. Most of the time, I'll say most of the time, it's not genuine. Like, it's not like you just poured your heart out into that card and like your tears are literally on the card. Like, that's 98% of the time, that's not the case. The thing is, you read that card, said, all right, Hallmark did a really good job. Let me just add my little like 2 cents to it, give it to the person. I'm guilty of that too. That's why I know I don't want cards, because I know the effort that I put into cards. That's the effort. Hallmark said exactly what needed to be said. That's why I bought the card. Just make a little personal touch, send it, done, boom. Anyway, that's why I don't like cards. I don't read them, I don't keep them. Like, if you give me a card, I'll probably not keep it. I have kept letters. I have kept cards that were like extended, like they actually did put their heart and soul into it. Like, they actually like wrote to me from their heart. But the little Hallmark, you know, I did my job, gave you a little, to accompany a whatever, a gift card, a 20 or whatever, whatever it is. I'm keeping the money, throwing that shit away. I'm not keeping that card. Sorry if that makes me a terrible human being. I don't really care. I just am not a card person. And if that offends you, then that's not you. You feel me? Like, it's just not my love language. Anyway, so taking me to the beach, do something useful that I'll actually enjoy, something that I'll remember, at least for the time being. That's why I'm like, I'll remember a beach day longer than I'll remember what you said in that card from 5 years ago. I don't remember what anybody said in the card that they've given me this year. I don't remember any of it. Like, I'm not gonna remember what Hallmark said. Anyway, so they took me to the beach. It was so freaking fun. The weather was like, oh, it was perfect. 80 something degrees. I mean, it just, UV on 10, you feel me? Like, oh, that's why I got a little tan. I would show you my chest. Like, it was a little red earlier, but it's a lot better now. Now it kind of matches everything. It was a little red yesterday, and I was like, oh, sorry. But now it's like, it's only red because I've been like doing that. Yes, they took me to the beach. It was a really fun time. We had sushi. We had all like my favorite things. They gave me their gifts. It was so sweet, so sweet. Literally had the best time. Loved it. But I then had to like finish packing after that, so I didn't go to sleep until midnight. And then I was just like, you know, that night before the trip, you know what I'm talking about, like the anxiety. It's like anxiety, excitement, like all of the emotions, literally just that you've been holding in, anticipating this trip, and now like the trip is here, and the only thing you have to do is wake the fuck up. Okay, we'll try going to sleep before all that. Like, I couldn't, especially after that day, so I couldn't fall asleep till, literally, I think I was up at literally 12:50. So not even 3 hours, 2 hours of sleep, because I had to be up by 3 something. My Uber came and picked me up at 3:20. A little bit before that too. I put it for 3:20, he came early. So I went to my Uber to get to the LAX airport at 4. Got there right on time at 4. I like to be 2 hours early to the airport, and good thing I did, because if I did check in my bag, which I was, when I tell you I was that close to checking in my bag, because it was, 1, it was for free, 2, they were offering, because they didn't have enough overhead space, so they were like, okay, if you have like a bag that you don't mind checking in, check it in. And I opened the app and I was like, let me wait until I get there. Let me wait until I get there. Then if they're like, if they press me, if they're like, yeah, I'm like, please, 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 can you check it in? Yes, I'll check it in. Like, I'll be that guy, right? I'll help y'all out. So I was like, okay, if they are pressing me, like if they're really stressed about the amount of space on this flight, I'll check it in, because it's for free. Why not? I get there 4 on the dot. That, first of all, LAX isn't even open, really. Like, they don't start checking people in until 4. I've been there early, and I've been there earlier than 4. Nobody's out there. Nobody's there helping you. The gates are all closed. Everything's closed, right? And in fact, half the airport was still closed when I got there and went through. So at 4 o'clock, I get there thinking everything should be open, and they were. But that line to check in bags, because there was you had to get your thing from the kiosk, right? And I'm telling you, that line was wrapped. It was like, oh, yeah, I'm not checking shit in. So I got my little boarding pass, because they made me get it at the kiosk. Usually I already have it. Usually I already have my boarding pass on my little app, the wallet, Apple Wallet thing, and I scan it, good to go. Like, I hate waiting in lines like that. So I didn't have to wait in any line. I saw that baggage line because everybody was checking their shit in. So I was like, oh no, hell no. This is going right above me in that little carry-on section where it should be. And I'm not waiting 2 hours to get this done. So anyway, I went upstairs. I had time to get breakfast. I made sure I had eye contact with the gates, you know. So I got my little self a little chai latte, sipping it. It was perfect timing for me. I don't like to rush. I don't like to sit there, be late. Obviously, like, if I'm late, you're fucked. Like, you literally can't get on the plane. So that's not gonna work for me. I like to go, sit there, collect myself, collect my thoughts, because going through like all that stuff, you're like, I got 10 things in my hand. I got my ID, my phone, my wallet, my passport, because I'm going out of the country. I got my lip gloss, I got hand sanitizer. Like, I got all this stuff in between my bag and my hands, and I'm just like, brother, like, help a sister out, right? So I have to, I'm like trying to be calm from juggling all of that. Then they're yelling at you like, take your shit off, ah! They're yelling at you, and then they're like, all right, take a picture in the camera, sit in the camera, da, da, da. Meanwhile, shit's blaring. This was 4:30 in the morning. This is all happening. I'm juggling a bunch of stuff. They're sitting there telling you, go this way, go that way, no liquids, no liquids. and then there's literally an alarm blaring. So I don't know what that was. I was trying to figure out where it was coming from, and she's like, stand for the picture. All right, bitch, like, can you, what? Can you give me a second? Can you give me a second? It's my birthday. Anyway, they don't care. So that was 4:30 in the morning. I'm already pissed off I had to wake up at this hour of the day. I am not a morning person to begin with. So to be having all this shit going on at 4:30 in the morning, no. It's a no for me. I need to collect myself, because if I don't, I'm yelling at everybody. I'm cussing somebody out. My nerves are already, like, my level of patience and tolerance just went down the toilet from doing all of that. Doing all of that before I really should be awake. It's 4:30 in the morning. That's not me. So I need time to, like, regroup, reset, recenter myself, breathe a little bit so I don't cuss anybody else, like, out. Like, I need that time. That's why I get there a lot earlier maybe than some other people. I know y'all love to live life on the edge. That's not me. That's not me at all. I like to live way far away from the edge. You feel me? I like my life. Okay, so I get there and I sit down, I find my gate, I'm sitting there eating my little breakfast, drinking my little warm chai latte, and whatever, it's fine. We get onto the plane. Okay, actually he was trying to test. Air Canada, I've never flown with them before, but they ran that shit like a prison. Like, literally, like basic training boot camp. They were like, line up here, if you're in this group, line up here, and they had 5 of them fuckers out there telling us where to go, and I'm like confused already, because this guy said to go this way, this guy said to stay over here, and then it was fine, and then we're gonna merge, and then it was a lot at 5 o'clock in the morning. My check-in bag, not my check-in bag, sorry, my carry-on luggage is standard carry-on luggage. There's nothing big about it, there's nothing extra about it. It is the standard one. It should be, it's proven, right? There's literally nothing that gives it, oh, that might be overweight, or that might be oversized, that might be overweight. Nothing. I get in line, I into the correct line for my zone, whatever, get in there. I walk up to the homie. Now mind you, he's not made one single person go in and check their luggage to make sure it fits. Not one person. I'm zone 3. That means he let 2 other zones go in before me. And then he let the people who take a long time, he let them go as well. So technically I'm the 4th group to go through, and he's like, you need to go make sure that fits. And I'm like, okay, never have I had that issue before. The base weekender bag, that was getting me caught out left and right from these airlines. They were like, you need to go make sure that fits. That's not gonna fit. You're gonna have to check that in. Like, every single time I went on an airplane with that thing, everybody had a problem with it. So I sold it. I don't even wear it anymore. I don't use it. No. Base, the weekender bag, out. I have a whole video on why I didn't like it. Anyway, it's a standard carry-on luggage with wheels. Standard. It's not even the fat ones or the long ones. It's just standard. Right? You need to go check that. Okay, so I waited through this whole line. You have all your minions out there doing whatever with the lines. They all could have told me to check it, but the second I get up to you, I gotta go check it. Whatever, I go check it. Fits fucking perfectly, just fine, like I thought it would, like of course it would. I go back up, and he's not looking at me. He's not, but I'm like, I'm not waiting for this fool. Like, if he told me to go check it, he should be looking to make sure it fits. Everybody else saw it in the lines. They're like, oh yeah, good job, it fit, yay. Like, they're all cheering for me because it fit. And I go back up to him, I'm like, okay, well, the line just approved it. Everybody in that line saw it fit. So he's like, well, I didn't see you. I said, well, you should have been looking. And he was like, well, I guess I'll believe you. I guess you will. So then I go in, so then I go, and it's fine. I'm not one to really give attitude, but it's like, again, 5 o'clock in the morning. You pulled me out of this line when 3 others could have told me that. Could have told me to check it while I was waiting in this line. Not one of them did. The second I get up to this random dude who's just checking, all his job was to do is check to make sure your face matched your passport and like your name. That's it. That's all. It scanned the boarding pass and go. He wasn't even the one doing the luggage. Anyway, so I went and did that. So you told me to go check it. I did. That's on you that you did not watch me throw it in there, because I did. The whole line cheered for me. What the fuck do you think they were cheering for? Not you. So the whole line was like, yes, queen, you got it, it fit, boom, done. Pulled it out just fine, and I walked up to him. He was like, well, I didn't see you. Too fucking bad. Go ask all the 3 other workers that are out there, all the 5 people in line that clapped for me. Go ask them. Then you get on the plane, and I swear to God, every single one of their like workers, which it was like they were fake nice. I don't know how to describe it or why I get that vibe, but they were like, yeah, sit down. You know, like they were like all smiley, but they really wanted you just to just sit the fuck down and buckle up. Like, a lot of airlines are pretty lenient when it comes to that seatbelt sign. Like, they're like, yeah, go ahead, use the bathroom, it doesn't matter, fuck that sign. No, these guys are like, if the seatbelt sign is on, you gotta be in your seat with the seatbelt on. But I didn't have that issue. I didn't have to get up and do whatever. But I was like watching them with other people. Like, you had to be sitting in your seat, seatbelt to the max tightness, nothing out, like no straps from your backpack or personal item could be out at all. I understand all the rules, I promise. I'm not complaining, but it's just so different, the vibe from other airlines to this one. They'll tell you like, oh, if you could please just tuck it in. They're like, put that seat down. They were like strict. So I'm like, God damn. Everybody woke up early this morning, not just you, okay? So, and it was all of them. It wasn't even just like this one lady or one, what are they called? I'm blanking right now, I'm tired. The airline people. Not just one, it was like all of them. Like, they were starting beef with everybody. I'm like, all right, we get it. So it was just like, ran like a basic training flight. Anyway, that was my morning. So then I didn't get much sleep because I did have to pee. I never do, I can hold that shit forever. I did have to use the bathroom, and of course the seatbelt sign was like on for a lot of it, and then I was in the window. So I personally hate asking other people to like inconvenience themselves, which I'll do it if I have to, but I was like, oh, I'll just wait till like I have to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could hold it for right now, but if I have to go, I'll ask them to move. Well, I saw an opportunity because the girl in the middle seat, she had to go. So I was like, okay, I'll go now that she's up. I only have to inconvenience one person, right? Instead of 2. So I was like, okay, well, he's already been inconvenienced by somebody else, so I might as well just follow. So I got up to the bathroom, that was fine. And I still couldn't really sleep after that too, because I'm like, oh, there's only like 30 minutes left on this flight. They're gonna just start descending again, and this is the part where I couldn't sleep, because then they start talking. They want to talk to you for the last 30 minutes of the flight. Like, hope you guys had a great flight, and you pick up your trash and and it's like and it's not all at once. They do it like every 5 minutes, they have something to say. So then you're like, okay, I heard the instruction, boom, go back to sleep. 5 minutes later, okay, now we're gonna be walking around with the trash. Okay, got it. Put the trash in, go back to sleep for the rest of the flight. Nope. Okay, we're gonna be descending now. All the aircraft people, take your seats and prepare for landing. All right, got it, we're landing. Okay, we're officially landing now. Like, goddamn. Damn. I can't sleep. I can't sleep with all that. Anyway, so it was just, I didn't sleep well, was the point. So then I got here, I get to the hotel. The hotel's super nice, super nice. They were actually, it was a large crowd today, a large crowd. But the front desk handled everything just fine. They knew who, I in fact thought I was gonna have to kind of drop my luggage and then walk around and like do stuff until my room was ready, because I got here really early, and usually check-in's not till like 3 or whatever, 4 these days. So when I got here, I was like, I'm gonna have to just give them my bag and kind of walk out and do whatever for the day until my room's ready. So I was fully prepared to do that, and she was like, oh well, let me see if you have a room, like if your type of room is ready, because I ended up getting the like the water view and like the city view. I kind of got every view, to be quite honest. Like I'm seeing everything. The bay over there, I'm sure one of these ways there's a mountain, I don't even know, but yeah, I got like this really nice corner room, which actually their like advertisement of this hotel is every room is a corner room kind of a thing. So it's not like it's super special, but not all the rooms you can see the ocean. So I'm on the 18th floor, so you can like see the, well, it's not an ocean, it's the English Harbor, English Bay or something right here. Anyway, so she was like, let me see if like your type of room is ready, and I'm like, yeah, I paid money for this type of room because it's my birthday. I wanted to splurge and have a good view and whatever. And so I was like, yep, go ahead, take your time. And she was like, oh, we have one for you. And I was like, bless. So I ended up coming back here and I took a nap. I took a nap for like an hour and a half maybe. I was like, I don't want to go too crazy because I am here and I want to explore the city. So I took like an hour and a half nap, which means I like didn't really get lunch. So I had a late breakfast. Wait, did I eat before I took a nap? I may have eaten before I took a nap. So I had breakfast already. I came back, yep, I did. So I ate before I took a nap, but by that time it's like 1:30. So I'm like, I just ate like an hour ago, so I'm not hungry. So I skipped lunch today. So I started just exploring everything that I could. I went to the botanical garden. I went to Stanley Park, which I didn't get to explore a lot of Stanley Park because I didn't realize the park closed at 5. To me, that's crazy. That's crazy. Because in California, a lot of the parks are, because it's not like at least I didn't think it was. I didn't see that it was. It's not a closed park. It's like one of those you can like go freely and go whatever through the streets of the park and whatever. I didn't realize there was like a closing time of it. So I didn't know any of this. So I just said, oh, take me to Stanley Park, whatever, on the Uber. And then I realized how big it was. I was like, oh, there's like a whole roundabout. You gotta pick which way to go. He was like, yeah, which way are you trying to go? I was like, well, food, I guess. Let's go to the restaurant. So I go to the restaurant. They're like, oh, yeah, by the way, because it's 4:40 at this point. She's like, oh, by the way, we close at 5. And I'm like, shit. Like, is she telling me she can't see me? Like, fuck. So then I gotta, because the Uber left, right? So she's like, no, as long as you can order by 4:45, 5 minutes from then. I was like, okay, hand me a menu, let's pick. You indecisive motherfuckers could never. Boy, I said, all right, one scan, once over, I want the burger, the bison burger. That's I was easy, done. I don't have to sit there and wait. I know what I like. You gave me what you had. I know what I like. We match the two, we find the order. Yeah, you decisive people could never do that in 5 minutes. I had a drink and a thing in 3. I sat down, got the water, and told them my order in 3 minutes. So, yeah, don't do that, guys. If you are indecisive, do not do what I did. I know myself, so I just said, can I see the menu? I'll order in 2 minutes. And she's like, oh yeah, if that's fine. So then I ordered before the kitchen closed, got my food, and then sat outside. And there's a part of the video where I talk about being sat outside. And I apparently, by doing that opened up the doors to bees and mice and every other rodent that you could think of. So it was just like a really fun time for me. I don't like animals, bugs, anything like that. So that was the joke for those who don't know me. It was a joke. Anyway, yeah, so it was really fun sharing my dinner with bees. Yeah, it was great. They started recruiting others, and I'm like, all right, you didn't have to tell the whole hive. You feel me? Like, I was allowing just the one to kind of like have that fry, but the whole hive started showing up. I'm like, all right, I'm getting a little uncomfortable now. Y'all gotta go. So, and then I started seeing a mouse scurrying. We're outside, and I'm like, yeah, no, y'all got me fucked up. So I like chugged the rest of my water. I was like, okay, bye. I already paid for my meal. I'm like, I'm good, thanks. Thanks, I'm good. Now I'm like I can't with the animals. I can't do it. So anyway, that was dinner. The dinner was good. It was a bison burger. Bison. I haven't had bison since 2022 when I went to Latvia. Because Latvia and Lithuania, they have like real game, like game meats. And they have that in their meals. And I'm like, ooh, yes. So I hadn't had bison since 2022. So I was like, ooh, I haven't forgot what it tasted like. So I ordered the bison burger. And the bison itself was really good, but there was, I don't know if it was the sauce or the charred, I think they charred the bun. That's what threw me off. So it was the charred flavor mixed with the bison flavor. Like bison has a different flavor. It's not beef. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't taste like beef. I can't describe it. If all my foodies in there, if you can describe it for me in the comments, do that. But it's not the same flavor. So it's like mixing that flavor of bison, and then there was also bacon on there. And I was like, okay, like there's a lot going on. The char of the bun, it threw it off slightly for me. I still ate it. It was still really good. Because the sauce was good. I'm pretty sure it was the char, like that char flavor. Like the charcoal char, just no, didn't do it for me. But it was still good, and I had it. That just little part threw me off. And then I had a really strong drink. It was really strong. It was really strong. Like for not eating lunch, it was pretty strong. But hey, it gets you to the point, straight to it. So I didn't mind it at all. And the funny part about it, guess what the name of the drink was? The bee's knees, bro. The drink was called the bee's knees, and bees were literally infesting my fucking dinner. Like, it's like, I wish y'all were there because I can't make this shit up. I literally asked her, I said, what's this one? Because there was a photo of just one drink and it was purple, and I love purple. I was like, what's that one? I want that one. She's like, oh yeah, the bee's knees. I'm like, okay, yeah, I want the bee's knees. Little did I know it came with actual bees. And there wasn't a lot in my area of the park, because of course it's supposed to be for like restaurants and eating and things like that. So it wasn't like the prettiest part of the park or like the most nature part of the park. So I saw this like Air Force garden thing where they kind of pay tribute to the Air Force, and I was like, okay, cool, that's kind of cool. Check that out for a second. And I was on my way to go to like Shakespeare's Garden, I think is what it's called. But you had to like cross the highway, and I was like, I'm not trying to cross highways right now. You know, like I wasn't feeling it. It's like, to be honest, this park seems like, because it was a distance from where I was in that one. I was like, I've already done a lot of walking today. By the way, I've hit like 11,000 steps. So that was earlier. So I have more now. But anyway, I was like, I've already gotten a lot of my steps in today. I'm tired, I'm beat. Like it just wasn't the vibe. So I was like, I'm gonna call it a night here at the park. So I ended up, because I still wanted to do one more excursion. I was like, I'm already like tired. I'm winding down. So let me go to this other thing and I'll be done for the day. So anyway, I went to, what is it called? Capilano? What is it called? It's right here. Capilano Suspension Bridge. Like my stomach's churning just thinking about it. I thought it was gonna be like less wobbly, which I don't know why I thought that, because it's a suspension bridge. But I thought it would feel less, like I thought it would more swing, not feel like that. I thought it would just kind of sway a little bit. You know, it has to have some give. No, that shit was all the ways you can move, you moved. Wasn't fun for somebody who gets car sick real easily. Was not fun. I like midway through, I was like, oh, I don't like this. Like, it got wet. But at that point, you're already halfway done. You got to cross it. So I was like, all right. So I just crossed the bridge, and I asked him, and I was like, do I have to go back, or is there like a pathway we can go back at? Like a little underground cave or something we can go through, so I don't have to do that shit again. He's like, no, you gotta go back. I'm like, not the answer I wanted to hear, but whatever. He's like, but it's better when you go back. And he was not lying about that, because the second time I went through, my stomach was better. It was better. It still wasn't like 100%, but it was better. But boy, I don't think I want to do that ever again. I was like, this might be one of the dumbest things I've done, actually. As simple as it sounds, you should have been there. And in fact, if you have been there, please let me know if this was your experience. If you have just an iron stomach and do not feel things, you can also let me know that, but I will not connect with you in that way, because I will throw up. I got car sick earlier today with the Tesla. Like, I can't. I bought myself some ice cream after that, because I was like, I need something to remind myself, like, I'm here, I'm alive, I enjoy life. So I bought some maple walnut ice cream. And I got this little certificate. And then I came back here to the hotel, and literally, as I was on my way home, on my way back to the hotel, I saw the Hello Kitty store, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. I don't really care for Hello Kitty, like, in that way. Like, I know some people are obsessed. There are subscribers that are into Hello Kitty, so I was like, well, might as well check it out. And they had cake, so I was like, okay, well, that's perfect since it's my birthday. So I got me a little cake, and yeah, it was pretty decent. And then that, oh my god, I almost dumped it all over me. Yeah, so I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. I've been talking for almost an hour, and I'm tired, and I want to just be done. I want to go to bed, and it's only 8:30. But I have to prepare for the cruise tomorrow, so I gotta do what I gotta do. Okay, peace out. Bye. See you tomorrow. Made it to the botanical gardens here in Vancouver, and it's my birthday. Yay! There's a waterfall, or water feature, whatever. I guess I'm just becoming a botanical gardens girly. It's really pretty though. I love being in nature. Just seeing where the wind takes me. Go left or right. I just came from this way. I think I want to go left though. Over here. Somebody was having a wedding back there. That's why I didn't record. I was like, I'll give them their space, their peace. I'm only spending one day in Vancouver, and then I start my cruise back to Los Angeles. So I'm just seeing what Canada has to offer over here. Being outside, out in nature. I did some shopping earlier. Got some makeup, and actually I got this shirt because I didn't have enough to pack in my carry-on, and I was like, I kind of need like a better shirt than just a t-shirt. Something more, still more chill, but a t-shirt. Come on. So anyway, changed into the shirt, put a little concealer on to not look so crusty dusty. And that was that. My allergies were really bad on the flight. Seems to be a trend where my allergies get really bad when I go on a flight or like around a bunch of people. And then now that I'm outside and breathing all this fresh air, I'm fine now. And I took an allergy pill, but I'm doing a lot better. I had some coffee, so I have energy now. Yeah, so far so good. I really like Vancouver. The guy who took my picture at the chairs, he told me to YouTube Lily, I want to say he said Lily Tomlinson or something like something like that. I'll figure it out. But anyway, she did some monologue or whatever with those chairs. Must be a famous actress or something. Oh, this is cool. Look. Definitely the dumbest thing I've ever done. Look at this. Ooh.
I replaced the bridge cables and developed the park's west side. And I did my best to promote Capilano Suspension Bridge all over the world.
My name is Nancy Stibber, and I own Capilano Suspension Bridge Park. I decided to retire and sell it in 1982. I decided to buy it. It had been in my family almost all my life. So now, what to do? An adventure, a way up in a thrilling steel structure that came